Hey guys, Mr. Moody here. Happy Halloween. For today's little mini project, we're going to make little Halloween animations, and I want to show you the one that I made as some inspiration, and then I'll show you the steps to making your own, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. So here is my Halloween animation. Pretty awesome. So how do we do it? First off, we're going to go into Google Drive. Or go into Google Slides. You can either go in through Drive or just go to slides.google.com, whatever. But make a new slideshow. And once you make your new slideshow, you'll want to delete everything, just have a blank template. And there's two real options here. If you want it to be really good, then I would add in a background image. And the way to do that would be to insert an image, search the web, and you can look up like spooky background or something like that. And ooh, this one's good. So I'm gonna insert this spooky background into my slide here. Now to crop it so that it fits correctly, looks like I'm going to have to trim a little off the bottom and then move this out to the corner, move it out to the corner over here so that it fills up the entire space. You know what, I'll stretch it, but that's okay, it still looks good. So there's my slide, and that's going to be the basic foundation for the rest of my animation. So in order to make this work, for about a 10-second animation, you'll need 100 slides, which was what my example was. So I'm just going to paste by holding down Control V and see where this took me. And I just held down Control V, and that made 52 copies. So I'm going to select all of those with Control A, copy and paste to double it. So I've got 106 slides, which should give me enough for a nice, I'm going to delete a few, so nice about 10-second animation with that background. So what to do from there? So I've got my background. You'll want to leave the first few slides alone, because when you present your slideshow and start clicking through it, it kind of glitches on the first few and doesn't quite go smoothly. So you want to skip to like slide number 4 or 5 before you start with an animation. I'm going to start on slide 4, and I'm going to insert whatever character you want, whatever Halloween character you want. So I'm just going to search the web, image, search the web, and I'm going to look for a ghost with a transparent background. Insert image, search web. Ghost, oh, come on. What's going on here? Search web, ghost, transparent background. See what comes up. Okay. So this is the little ghost that I used in my other animation. I like this dude. If it's transparent, this thing is going to be perfect. So I'm going to click this and cross my fingers that it's actually transparent. Yes! That looks so good. So I'm going to have him kind of coming up from the left. So I'm resizing and kind of making him the size that I want. And I'm starting it smaller, and then I can make it bigger so it feels like it appears. And the idea here is that each new slide, you have to take this image and paste it onto the new slide. So I'm going to click and Control C to copy, and then go to my next slide, and when I paste, it'll pop up exactly where it was on the previous slide. So these two slides, now slides 4 and 5, are exactly the same. So in order to make the animation work, I have to move this ghost a little bit. So I'm going to press right, up. And then I'm going to copy it again. Now, the reason why I copy it again is with Control C is that now when I paste it, it's going to go to the exact same spot it was now on the previous slide. So my 3 slides, I've got one in the starting point, then a little bit over, and then the same spot from that previous one. So I'm going to click my newest one, move it right, up, Control C to copy. New slide, Control V to paste, right, up, Control C to copy, Control V to paste on the next slide, right, up, Control C to copy, click the next slide, right, up. Now, I'm going to try to start making this guy animate a little bit differently. So I'm going to use this little tab to rotate it, and I'm even going to pull the corner out a tiny bit, and he'll start to grow. So he's going to start flying towards us and towards the screen. So I'm going to do that, and then Control C, click my next slide, Control V, right, up, rotate, enlarge a little bit from the corner. Spooky looking dude here. So I'm going to Control C again, go to the next slide, Control V, right, up, rotate, enlarge. And now just to kind of get an idea of what we've done so far, I am 11 slides in, and I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to go to present mode and show you when you click through this what this animation looks like so far. So it wasn't much, but you can see my little ghost guy just start to fly in, and he's going to fly around on the screen a little bit. I didn't do this in my other video, but I could make dueling ghosts and maybe add in a ghost coming in from the other side, like maybe I can flip him over this way, have him fly in from the side, and then Control C to copy him, go to the next slide, Control V, left. Maybe he's flying a little faster, so I move him 3 clicks over each time. Control C, next slide, Control V, left, rotate it a little bit. That was a little much. Rotate it back. Control C, next slide. Control V, left. So this guy's just flying in. Control C, Control V, left. And maybe while the other guy's flying closer to us, this guy's starting to fly away from us, so he's getting smaller. So I'll Control C, Control V, like he's flying super fast, but he's getting smaller, flying away. Let's see, how does that look? Okay, so I can kind of see my ghosts flying in. And then ultimately, I'll have this really cool animation with these ghosts flying around the whole screen. Now the last thing that you might want to add is some text, like a little Halloween message. So maybe coming in from the middle, I'll add some word art. So I'll do word art. I'll say Happy Halloween. I'll choose my font, make it nice and creepy looking. I think there's actually one called Creepster. So I'll do that, choose a color that I want, fill it with maybe orange, make a nice bold 4-pixel outline around those letters. Happy Halloween. Now when I do a custom fill, I can kind of make it a different transparency, so I can start it super. I'm going to get rid of the outline completely, but I can start it kind of almost invisible, almost completely invisible, and then it can fade in. So I'm going to copy and paste this, and then I can adjust the fill color. And make it a little bit less transparent, and so you start to see the words kind of fade in. Happy Halloween. Control C, go to the next slide, Control V, fill it, custom, click custom, make it a little less transparent. Control C, Control V, fill, custom, a little less transparent. You know, each time it's kind of coming into focus. I'm just going to do that a few more times here real quick and show you what that looks like when it's animated. As I'm doing this, think about what I'm doing. You know, make sure you're kind of following along and knowing, what I'm doing with each slide that I add. It's almost completely opaque. One more. Now I want to just keep working with my ghosts. So this ghost, this ghost here, on slide 12 now. Right up, make him a little bit bigger. Rotate him. Copy paste. Control C, next one, Control V, right up. Rotate, make him a little bigger. He's flying towards us. Man, that guy's super scary. Look at that face, just ready to freak people out. Now my other ghosty guy is flying in over here. So I'm going to Control paste him over here. Oh, now he is now in front of those letters. I want to move him back, so I held Control and I clicked down just to move him behind the letters. I don't want him to go behind the background, but I want him to go behind the letters. I guess it doesn't really matter. It might be cool to have him in front of the letters. So I just need to make sure my last guy is in front of the letters too. So whatever you choose to do with whether they're in front of or behind, just make sure it's consistent. That'd be my biggest tip. Consistency will make it look good. So I'm going to do a Control C. Next slide, left. Make it a little smaller because he's flying away. And maybe even like start dragging him up a little bit. Maybe he's flying up into the sky with his other ghost friends. Left. So he's been leaning, so I'm going to start twisting him back up for his rise into the sky. Control C, Control V, left, up. So he's flying up. The final, so my animation so far, it's not very long, but I'm going to go full screen and kind of show you with that work. I've got these two ghosts flying in and Happy Halloween coming in. And it's pretty cool. It's just fun to do. Make something, turn it in. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. You could even try to make one really legitimately scary with the stop motion. You can like have stuff pop out real quickly and stuff, and it's kind of fun. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys next week.